Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my OpenTTD Let's Play series. Now, last time I said that I would finish the main line up to a point, and I actually did. As you can see here, it goes up these slopes as we built last time. We'll talk about them in a second. And it goes back down again over here, over the lakes, and all the way up to Fuborn, where I got stuck. I need to be able to delete these two houses in order to expand the land out, but they got annoyed with me. The local authority think I'm poor, so until they think I'm better again, the main line's going no further. Now you can see here we go up 4 squares all in one go, and that isn't a particularly good thing. I'd like to be able to correct that. Why? Well, somebody asked me this in the comments, and I just realised I never actually explained why I was doing these gradual inclines here. And that's because, as a general rule, it depends on the type of train, but as a general rule, a train will go up one incline, one of these inclines, no problem, without a change in speed. So I'm hoping that we get a train coming soon to demonstrate that. Any trains? No. Oh, actually, yeah, we've got one coming on its way. So, where is he? There he is. So, here we go. We've got train 32, today's demonstrant. Now, hopefully he doesn't break down or anything. But here we go. He's coming in 140 mile an hour. Okay, so he's really bombing it down there. I'll fast forward until he gets here. There he is. So he goes up that one bit there without a change in speed. And then he goes up that bit without a change in speed. And that bit and that bit. If that was all one, he would change speed like we used to have. Where are we? I'm lost. Where are we on the network? Oh, yes. We used to have here. Do you remember we had this big hill earlier in the series that we went up and down and the trains would go really slow? Now, the idea of spacing it out like that allows us, allows the train to finish one complete bit before moving on to the next. So the length of the train is covered by this gap. So as the train approaches, as it is doing now, it completely finishes going up one segment throughout the whole length of the train before it goes up the next. And that way the train is only ever going up one segment and doesn't slow down. Right, so that's that bit done. Talked about that. I forgot to explain it. Hope I explained it well. Now what we need to do is activate this, because at the moment it's disabled. We've stopped the trains going the way we want them to go, and also we need to make sure that all these junctions are connected. This connection over here for this line is connected by a dirty junction. A dirty junction is just a junction that goes in there and has the number of combinations you need. It's not intelligent in any way. The signalling is not clever. There's no ups and downs and bridges and stuff. It's just there. We've got one set up here, but I don't think it's finished. No, so we need to make sure that our junction, can we go that way, that way? Yeah, that looks right. Let's just check all these junctions. Now this one I had to disconnect completely, so we need to put a dirty junction in. So let's do that now. We need to do auto rail, which we're already on. Oh, hang on a minute, I've not been doing electrified again. Crying out loud. Okay, let's just do that and that to make sure. Did I get it? Yeah. So yes, auto rail, signals, remove. Let's just get rid of those 2 signals because they're in the way slightly. Now we're going to redo these junctions. I'll probably redo one maybe next episode, and then the rest in between episodes. I can't remember which way these trains are supposed to go, but there we are. We've got a dirty junction set up. I think that does us all the way up to here. It does. So just connect this one up. I'm fairly sure we can just do that. Yeah, that will work for now. Right, so this end, we just need to adjust. So we're going to send them down this line, and they're going to... Well, they're already being sent down the correct line, so that's okay. We need to do it at Tedham. Here we are. So now we're going to delete these bits. There we go. I'm going to connect this straight up. There we go. So they're now all going down the right line. This bit here, we're now connecting up. But what we need to do is remove all of these signals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an extra viewpoint. We're going to use the extra viewpoint to go all the other way down the line to this point here. Okay, I'm going to get signals. We're going to get the remove tool. And can I drag? You can drag. So we're going to go down here. We're going to remove all the signals. This could cause a crash. There we are. Because we may have trains on that line following each other. See, there's one there. And there's one here. If this one stopped for some reason, we'd be in trouble. But all the trains have now finished by the looks of it. Nearly. We've got one train we just need to wait to get out of the way. Come on. Out of the way. Fast forward a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Right. Now we can put our signals back in the right way round. We've got the right signals, so we'll help. Remove. There we go. Let's just remove those two signals. And hold control and bam. I don't know how far that went, so let's check it out. There must be a break in the track somewhere. Oh, it went up to this junction. Okay. That looks good. Holding control whilst clicking and dragging. So hold control, click, drag. That's how to place signals. That's the only way to place signals. And there we go. The main line is now... Oh, what on earth is that? There we go. That's better. The main line is now sorted out. So we can put those signals in there. And we're good. Right. We have a main line 5 minutes into the episode. We can now build complicated junctions off this. We're not going to do that this time. What we do want to do is ideally we want to be able to get past Fubourne. Local authority now thinks we're good. Ooh, we might be able to do that. Let's see. I need this building and this building. Oh, yes. And that piece of road, I don't think... Oh, okay, let's go Control and X to bring up transparency options, make buildings transparent. We need to get rid of this piece of road here. Oh, and that piece. Let's just buy the land. Oh, no, wait, let's put a piece of track on it. There we go. We need to buy that piece there in order to be able to push the land height up. We may need to delete these two buildings here as well. Yeah, we will. This is okay. We don't want them building anything on that land yet. So we're just going to put a cross on it. Putting that cross on it stops them putting a piece of road there. So we need to get rid of that piece of road, that building, and that building. So we've got two more buildings and possibly a piece of road. No. Ooh. It's difficult to see without changing it, but we'll get back to that. I think the local authority hates me again. Let's have a look. Local authority. Medium. They think I'm medium. That'll go back up. We were poor at the beginning of the episode, so that's no bad. No bad? That's no bad. No, that's fine. Just need to make sure that the main line's okay. I think it is. We'd get a lot of notifications saying trains couldn't get anywhere. That they were lost. And we're not getting that. We're getting notifications saying negative profit. That's fine. Our overall profit's going up, so I don't really care too much. We'll fix that another time. Probably got lots of old trains that need sorting. Look at all this coal! Oh my goodness. Well, that one's alright. Is it just because this one hasn't had a couple of trains visit recently? No, we still need more... Right, more trains. There we are. Another train. That's better, I think. Of course, the more coal we get, the more engineering supplies we get. The more engineering supplies we get, the more coal we get. And this is the kind of feedback loop I was trying to get. Hang on, I need a train to come back so I can clone him. Now, this is the kind of feedback loop I was trying to do earlier in the series, but my trains were just costing me so much. There's one. Clone that one. We've only got 3 platforms, but we've got 5 trains going. Hang on a minute. Let's have a look at those operating profits. Ah, they're not making any money. They're not getting very good transfer rates. Let's just come over here and see what the rates are when they're dropping it off. There we go. Here's one. And it's 20 grand. Well, he's making a profit. What about the... are these ones making more of a profit? No. What about these ones? Not really. That's strange. What are the ratings like? Ooh, the ratings aren't that great. Oh, we can do so much better on these ratings. Yes, we can. Okay, let's get another train at this one. That's right. You're not making money on trains. What should we do? Throw more trains at it to lose more money. That's exactly the right thing to do, Hellish. Just in case you're wondering, anybody, that was sarcasm. Why are you stopped? Are you broken down? There we go. See, look, that's empty now. But that's good. Empty station. Why are you facing the wrong way? Well, this one's still full of stuff. Let's have another train. Let's try and get the ratings up. That might help with throughput. Oh, hang on a minute. Is it because trains are being inefficient in their journeys? Well, no, it looks like they're all flowing very well. Oh, well, never mind. We get loads of money from the magic metal that's produced from coal. If we look at these trains here, you know, 256,000 last year. Train 5 isn't going anywhere. It's just sat in a depot. Why are you just sat in a depot? Don't just sit in a depot. Oh, Train 5 needs replacing now. He'll replace himself. Right, so what have I done? I've got the main line up and running. We've sorted out our coal problems. What's next? Oh, yes, we're still trying to get around Foodborne, aren't we? They think I'm very good again. Fantastic. It's just a waiting game, isn't it? Right, let's make buildings transparent. So we want to try and put a tunnel through here. That's what we're doing. But this slant here is causing us a problem. Now, we can't raise that land up because of these two buildings, I think. So if I get rid of both of them and then raise it up, tunnel now goes all the way through Foodborne. We're sorted. Right, let's get this sorted a little bit. I mean, I could have gone lower down here, but I didn't really want to. I don't want tunnels that are way too long. Can I actually push this back a square? I think I can. Oops. No, I did not mean to do that. No, we'd have to delete that. Oh, we can delete that building. Fantastic. Right. Ah, that's why. See this building up here? Can we delete that one too? Oh, they love us. We can just do what we want. What's that? Why can't we do the land? We've got to delete that building. No, we'd have to delete all these buildings. We won't do that. That is a bit harsh. We'll push that out there. Right, so now we need to dig a hole over here somewhere. In order for our tunnels to be received. Kind of here-ish. Okay, tunnel. Oh, actually, I think I've done it already. Yeah, there we go. And then what we do need to do is just do a little slice. And there we are. We're under Foodborne. We did cut into the mountain slightly, but this is the main line. The main line's allowed to cut into things. So we're going to carry on at this height for a little way. Look at us spend our money. We had 23 million in the bank previously. Not anymore. As we come off this hill, oh look at this, down onto flat land. Brilliant. May as well actually put the track in, I guess. Suppose this episode is going to be mainline part 2. It's almost as if I named part 1 knowing that I was going to be doing main lines today. Sort of. Don't worry, we're doing massive expansions. We're going places that we have never gone before. Including... Ooh, what's this? An aluminium plant? That sounds like it would be funnish to do. How far can we get? I think we ought to go down a little bit. So we are going to go down here. Down one. We're going to do a gradient again. Gentle decline. Tell you what, let's make trees transparent. That's going to help us a little bit. Perfect. Let's take that out. Right, so we're going down 1, and then we're going to go across. Now, our trains are length 5. We could have 5, but I like to do 6. So there we go. Before we go down another one. Just so that our trains don't slow down at all on this main line. Now, I am aware that I have got a bit at Foodborne which they would slow down on. And you can see I'm using the tool numbers. You can see that 6x6, 7x6, 6x6, 5x6 to know how big an area I need to lay. It's not very often I use those numbers, but every now and again they are useful, just for situations like this. Look, 6 by 6, perfect. Now I don't mind going up and down with the main line as long as it's a gentle incline. 5 by 6, 6 by 6. There we go. Job's a good un. Plus the fact I like the fact that it slopes down quite neatly. Right, we're going to have some bridges here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look at that. If we're going to have a bridge, we should probably keep the land height up. Or should we just... should we delete the water? Right, well, we're going to have to go through this town here. Look, that football stadium's in the way. So we're going to have to delete that first. And it's a good idea to delete that before moving any land, because if we move land, then the local authority will get annoyed with us. There we go. So I'm thinking a bridge. So let's push that out to there. And that out to there. If we bridge down to here with that one, what's the maximum speed? 200 mile an hour? That's fine. Over the water. We can't go deleting all the water everywhere, can we? That would make us an evil corporation, and this is the legitimate front to our evil corporation. There we go. Right, so the main line's now up to here. We can keep going for a while. I don't know how far. Probably... actually, we probably ought to not go much further than round here with the main line so we can split off. There's just so many towns and stuff that we could crash into. But never mind, let's keep it nice and low for a while. That way we can go under any towns that we need to. And we'll put it up to here for now. Now sometimes trains can get orphaned if you don't get signals right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a de-orphaning cap on the end of this main line. There we are. That basically means that if any trains come along the line by accident, they don't go to a dead end and get stuck because of the signals. They can use this bit to come back again. It's not ideal that they get down there in the first place, but never mind. So, oh, we need to change these signals here. These need to be this way round. There we go. And let's start with some signals on the other side of the tunnel. There we go. We don't want to know our money, thank you. Right. Signals, 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 signals. Brilliant. So now we have a big fat main line. Nothing on it yet, but we have a big fat main line. Now, ideally, I wanted this to go to the other side of Tedham. And if we have a look... here on the main map. If we do... oh, there we go. You can see quite well. You can see that it does go straight through the countryside. It's a lovely piece of track. The only... and this is obviously our industrial network that's kind of connected to a passenger network. It all kind of blends in together, kind of. But down the coast here, it is all industrial. I wanted to go down to this end, but you can't, because Tedham is not only cutting the main line off, but it's backing up against this massive lake here. So I'm not really sure about how to go about this. What I could do is put a junction in here and then go round the lake. But it's not much of a main line then. The other option is that we eventually and slowly delete through Tedham. We delete all these buildings, move this station, and put a great big thing across this lake. Now, I'm not sure about that. So leave your thoughts and ideas about how I can maybe extend this main line down. Perhaps you might think it's fine where it is and we should open up another main line somewhere else and intersect the two. For example, you might say, let's do a big fat kind of east to west main line through here and connect it up there. Something along those lines. You get it? Lines. Or you might have a suggestion about how I can go round or through Tedham. Leave your thoughts and ideas down in the comments and I'll collect them together and we'll see what we're going to do with that. But that is the main line done now. This is, well, not all the main lines. This is the first main line. I don't know what to call it. We need a name, so leave that in the comments as well. Maybe it should be the Tedham main line because we started with Tedham and Tedham is a terminus station on the main line. Maybe we should actually put a terminus station on the other end. Where could we put a terminus station? We could actually... do you think we could get it all the way down to Fonning Way? We could use spread stations to cover the town to begin with. get some trams in there. Yeah, let's see if we can quickly do that. So a lot of this land height seems quite high now, so we're going to come up one. Then we'll come up another. We've got to go under this farm. So we're going to cut back here, build out there. There we go. That antenna might cause us some problems, but let's see. Let's just bring that line across here. Well, that's no good. I dug my hole wrong. I didn't pay attention to my numbers. So yeah, straight across the farmland. We're going to need a tunnel to go under. Well, actually, I'm not sure we do need a tunnel to go under here. If we dig that out, can we dig that out? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Didn't need a tunnel. We might need... Ooh, I don't know if we will need a tunnel for this antenna. Yeah, we're going to need a tunnel. Or we could go up and down. So let's go up and down. That one little knobbing of going up and down is not going to slow our trains down. I'm happy with that. How far are we doing? We're doing quite well. The land height looks like it's going up a hill here. Quite a significant hill. And then kind of levels out. So we're going to have to go up. So let's start our journey going up here, seeing as we've hit a lip to go up anyway. So we go up. And we want to go along a little bit more to there. And I'll tell you what I'll do, just because we've done a bit of this, I'll cut to get into the station. Okay, so I have completed the main line. We've gone slightly up and over this hill, nice and gently, but doing so has left us with this problem here, in the fact that we have now to put a station in, and not a lot of room, and we've only just come down to the height we need. Now, I considered building the land over here up, so we could put plenty of room for a station in, but that was going to cost us roughly £30 million. Way too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a station here, work out how we're going to put the entrance in, and then figure out what's going on. So we're going to try and do something clever. I know. So there's our station. It's going to be 6 tracks, and it's 5 long. Stations, trains going in and out of stations are slowing down anyway, so I'm not too worried about efficiencies there. Let's get the signals put in. So where do the signals stop? Signals stop here, so let's connect the track up. And we don't really need this anymore. I capped it off because I thought I wasn't going to go any further, but we have actually ended up going further. So there we go. Signals all the way down. 22 grand a piece. There we go. Right, so this is our exit here. Now, we need a way for us to switch tracks, and we need a way for us to do it intelligently. And you know what? We'll do that next time. So, if you've got any thoughts, ideas, or questions in general, leave them down in the comments below. But remember, I also want suggestions for the name of this main line, and also suggestions about how we can deal with the main line round Tedham. Pop them down in the comments section, and I'll check them out when the video is released. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if you want to have the opportunity to play OpenTTD with me, you need to join one of my OpenTTD viewers games, and you can find out all about when I do my viewers games and the announcements of when new games are going to be on social media. So check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Blogger, Tumblr, one of them at least, and also have a look at masterhellish.net, which has got all my event information as well. Well, like I said, that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and until I see you next time, this has been my OpenTTD Let's Play series. Goodbye.